excited for today, but also horrified. Because we've done this video concept before where we watch analog horror until I get scared. And, well, that video only lasted 12 minutes. I think it's safe to say that analog horror is my kryptonite. The first video that we're checking out, I feel like can't be that scary. Where I'm trying to start today's video off with a little bit more of a lighthearted one. Because this one's called 6'7" Kid. Analog horror. Come on, how scary could that be?
It began with a voice that wasn't supposed to be heard. March 2025. A crowded high school gym, the game in motion. The camera drifted across the stands, faces blurred in noise. Then it stopped. A pale boy, unblinking, staring into the lens. He opened his mouth and screamed one word. 6, 7. Nobody understood. Nobody reacted. Yet everyone heard it. The clip spread within hours. TikTok loops, distorted edits. The chant grew louder, detached from the boy, detached from the game.
Nah, see, I actually don't like these ones because this is a real life thing that's happened. And sometimes these analog horror stories do base themselves off of real life events, which makes me believe them a little bit more. I told myself I wouldn't get scared of this one. I'm good. Nah, I'm good. We're good. We're all good. I ain't scared. I'm 27 years old. I don't get scared.
In classrooms, students whispered 6-7 until their teachers froze in silence. At night, recordings warped. The voice stretched into inhuman tones. The boy was never seen again.
What?
His seat at the game stayed empty. All that remains is the number. 6-7. A number that never meant anything until it meant everything.
I'm 27 years old. I don't get scared. I don't get scared. Nah, see, that's not cool. That's not cool. One thing about analog horror that I haven't mentioned yet in this video is that they don't typically have jump scares, which is why I'm way more keen to watch them than like really scary movies, for example, that have those jump scares. The thing with analog horror is it tries to be very off-putting. It tries to be very unsettling, not jump scary. So, no more of that. All right, no more of that.
Okay.
I don't know where the analog horror community is going, but let's not do the whole jump scare thing too.
If you are hearing this, you were supposed to stay in 2019. This is a recovered broadcast. Do not turn this off. You may think this is 2025. You may believe the years have passed, but they have not. The world did not move forward. You were pulled out. You may remember 2019 as the last year everything felt normal. It was, because it was real. You belonged there. That was your last correct placement in time. Since then, you've noticed things. Apps changing their names, celebrities acting wrong, music that feels off, people forgetting memories you still carry. It's because you're not in sync with this version. This is a broken year. You are living in a replica stitched together from dying timelines, and you're starting to rot. Check your screen time. You've been awake too long. That's not fatigue, it's decay. You were not built to survive here. Do you ever feel like you're the only one noticing how strange everything is? The wrong sky color? The same ads again and again, time passing by quickly. You're not paranoid. You're drifting. In 2020, the timelines collapsed. Only fragments were saved. Most people were reassigned. You were not. You were archived. Every night you sleep, your mind tries to return to 2019. That's why your dreams look so familiar. That's why waking up feels like being dragged. If you see a calendar that still says 2019, follow it. But be careful. Some doorways are set as traps. Some clocks run backward for a reason. And if you ever hear someone say 2025 is the best year, just run, because they remember who you were, and they want your spot. Do not trust the year. It does not trust you.
Okay, that actually freaked me out a little bit, because a lot of the things that dude said is low-key kind of true. But here's the thing, is that I believe whoever's making these videos is a genius. Because what happened in 2020? Huh? Boom! Vaccine mandates, everyone has to stay inside, school canceled, no more businesses being open, and that's when everything changed. Shabam.
An unrecorded anomaly has been reported across multiple educational zones spanning nearly 5 decades. It does not appear on any official roster. It has never been assigned a student ID, and yet it has been photographed, filmed, and remembered. It always looks like a student. Age appropriate, clothing current, eyes just a little too wide. No one can quite say their name. Yearbooks list different ones. If you ask them, they'll just say, "You already know my name," The entity has been documented in classroom photographs dating back to 1973, always in the second row, always near the center. Teachers do not remember them enrolling, but they do remember liking them. Some recall that they were quiet, helpful, never absent. Others describe a moment, just one, where something was wrong. A substitute teacher once asked them a question back in 1989. The student looked confused, then answered in a language no one recognized. The teacher went missing the next day. Her body was found 1 week later, folded and stuffed in a small box in the school gymnasium. If you believe this student is in your school, do not attempt to speak to them directly. Do not ask their name. Do not try to take a photo. Instead, sit near them and begin counting backwards in your mind from 30. By the time you reach 10, you will know whether or not they are human. If you lose count or forget what you were doing, it is advised that you leave the school calmly and report to the Office of Anomaly Safety. They do not like to be noticed. And when they are, strange things tend to happen. One time back in 1996, they were present in 9th grade in the Riverside High School, when one of their classmates thought it would be funny to sit in front of them and make direct eye contact with them, even though they were advised not to.
Wait, so everyone recognizes that this person exists, and that they are weird, and that they should not acknowledge them or interact with them, yet they still are doing it. They know! They literally know that it exists. I don't understand why they wouldn't call the police and, like, get this person or thing or anomaly out.
Classmates even found it funny for a few minutes before they realized that the kid making eye contact with the entity had not blinked in the 7 whole minutes that he spent staring at the entity. When the school administration was informed of the incident, they quickly contacted the Office of Anomaly Safety, but it even took them almost 40 minutes to remove the student from the premises. After he was removed, the student started laughing uncontrollably until he passed out. He had to be admitted into a mental facility due to his strange behavior after this incident. We tried to find out what happened to him, but his current whereabouts are unknown. If a classmate ever tells you, that guy's been in my class since elementary school, ask them to describe his face. They won't be able to. They'll say, I can see it, I just can't tell you. This is normal, but this is not safe. Although the entity has not been known to attack unless taunted or provoked in some way, we still advise you not to attend school.
Bro, nah. The older I get, the more I'm like, more open to the idea of anomalous creatures existing. And I know that sounds silly. That's like, I feel like that's a child's belief for things like random mythological creatures to actually exist. And I'm not saying that I believe that they do. I'm just saying I'm more inclined to believe that I do. Does that make sense?
If you are receiving this message, please stay calm. If you are currently showing any other facial expressions besides from smiling, stop immediately. You must immediately change your facial expression into smiling. There are anomalies in your area. It's been confirmed that they will attack anyone who is not smiling or showing any form of happiness.
I don't like this one.
That smiling or showing any joy will confuse the anomalies into thinking you are one of them. If a person is not smiling, they will be violently terminated.
I don't like this one.
The anomalies travel in herds and have split into packs in your area. Whatever you do, do not show any other emotions or facial expressions like sadness, fear, angry, possessed. One of my friends had also written in his diary about this. It started 5 days ago. Those 5 days of disaster. I always tried to stay positive. And I loved smiling and expressing my emotions. But ever since these joy monsters appeared, smiling signals suffering, devastation, and fear. I remember 2 nights ago, when I was still doing everything I could to keep smiling, like watching funny videos, I couldn't keep up the smiling. So I decided to get a knife and cut into my own cheeks. The pain felt equivalent to smiling by myself.
I don't like this one.
Until suddenly, an anomaly broke into my house. It was 9:36. I ran to the source of the noise. Then, I saw the creature. It was a gangly, stretched, grotesque, improportionate creature, standing still in the middle of the hallway. I kept smiling. I wanted to stop so badly, but my sliced cheeks were preventing me from doing that. The creature thought that I was one of them, so luckily, it finally left. I couldn't sleep that night. At this point, I could only express one facial expression. Smiling. I may look happy, but I am not behind this smile. I'm suffering, both physically and mentally. That next night, I woke up at exactly 4:49 a.m. when I was tired, scared, hopeless, and still smiling. I rubbed my eyes in tiredness, when suddenly I saw the creature standing in my bedroom
Oh,
doorway,
God.
staring at me, smiling. It was watching. Not like just watching, but stalking and observing, like it's waiting for me to lose the last drop of stamina I had left, and stop smiling, and attack. Its neck twitched, before it approached me, looked at me directly with its blood-red, monstrous eyes of joy. It scared me so badly to the point I just couldn't smile anymore, and I let go. While it felt so good letting go of this expression, the monster didn't tolerate it. It attacked me, and I was rapidly bleeding out.
Oh my
I
God.
don't have much time left. To anyone who is hearing this, remember, these monsters will seek out anyone who is not smiling or appearing to be one of them. Whatever you do, don't stop smiling. But if you don't, your mutilated corpse will.
Nah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Why do I do these videos ever? Like, actually, why do I do these videos ever? I record these videos, and after I think to myself, what is wrong with me? Why do I put myself through this? I think the scariest horror movie ever is called Smile. Smile 2 was like, Smile 1 was really scary. Saw it in theaters. I don't know what it is about people and smiling and having like a huge smile that is like so insanely creepy to me, but it really freaks me out. It really freaks me out. I don't like that at all.
Warning. If you ever see an abnormal cat acting strange, run away, otherwise it'll tear your skin off. What? I'm joking, of course. Cats are such a cute pie. I love cats so much. I want to eat them until they pop. Warning. If you ever see an abnormal
Let's go. That was easy. That was easy. Let's go. It had me in the first half. See, that is something that I needed. I need a nice little breath of fresh air, something to get my morale back up, make me think positively for once. I love little kitties. Oh my God, this next one's called 3 Steps to Surviving the Smiling Man. Awesome, dude. Awesome.
3 steps to survive the smiling man. 1. If you see him, never wave back. Just keep walking. Or he will
I literally get the
If you
chills.
encounter him, don't run or he will follow you and will not stop. 3. Don't be afraid.
I know that's just a
3
filter,
steps
but
to
like,
survive.
I know that's just a filter, and you could probably do that like on Snapchat or something, but I goosebumps. Goosebumps on my legs, on my arms, on my toes, everywhere. Is it anyone else or is that just me? Like, I really don't like that. I don't know. It's like I'm allergic to it. Smiling is my kryptonite. Next up though, and probably the scariest premise of them all so far, this video is called You Control This Video, Analog Horror. How could I control the video? I don't know, but I guess we're about to find out. This is an interactive video. Please watch until the end to
You have
understand.
been selected. If you're seeing this broadcast, you are now part of the Code Red, a top-secret organization built for missions no one dares to complete.
I do have red
We are
hair.
about to send you to a school right now.
I feel like I
We are
fit
getting
in.
a lot of reports saying that something is wrong in this school. We need your help to investigate the situation. Listen
Okay.
very, very carefully. Do not skip. Do not look away. And above all, do not tell anyone you saw this. Something has changed in your school building. And you know it. You felt it. You must figure out what's going on. But remember, you are being observed. But not by faculty. Not by cameras. By something else. Someone else. We don't
Ooh,
know where they came
that's
from
creepy.
or why they've chosen schools, but they are studying you, mimicking schedules, repeating patterns. We intercepted their signal. We managed to hide this message inside it. They won't find it. Not yet. This is now no longer just a warning. Your choices versus will shape what happens next. And if you make the wrong move, you might never see your real classroom again.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
Oh, wait, this is like a series. Enter the school. Okay. Whoa. Hold on.
You step forward. The hallway lights blink, but just once.
Nah, my whole right monitor. Nah. My whole right monitor just flashed. It just like flashed pink and purple. That's never happened ever. That's never happened ever. It's back to normal now, but nah.
You try to remember how this school used to look, but
This is freaking me
something
out.
feels off. Not broken, just too quiet, like it's waiting. You move past the lockers. Each one has a name tag, but none of the names are yours. Still, they feel familiar. You hear a chair move inside a classroom, but there's no one there. Just desks, lined up, all facing the wrong wall. You keep walking, and then the announcements begin. But they're not for you.
All students report to the cafeteria for dental clearance.
Dental clearance?
Do not look directly at the windows. It is not raining.
You weren't going to look at the windows, but now you kind of want to. You pass by the window. There's nothing there, just black. Like the outside world has been deleted. Your phone buzzes, no signal, no clock, just one message. You are not late. Do not hurry. At the end of the hall, you see
who is
a
that?
sign. Exit this way. But the arrow points in 2 different directions, left and right. Under it, someone has scratched into the wall. You can't leave anymore. You hear footsteps, slow, soft, not behind you. Maybe in the cafeteria.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I don't know. Go to the cafeteria.
You step into the cafeteria, but it's not lunchtime. There's no one here. And yet you hear trays being picked up, forks scraping plates, a low hum of voices, but the room is empty. The smell is strange. Not food, something older. Metal or dust, like the kitchen hasn't been used in years. But the lights are still on, and every table is clean, perfectly clean. You walk past the food line. There's no food, just trays, lined up, each with a name card. One of the trays has your name, but the handwriting is just different. It's your name, but you didn't write it. You hear the speaker crackle, but there's no voice, just one sound, a fork tapping glass, again and again and again. You turn around, and one chair is now pulled out.
Oh,
You're not sure if it was
God.
like that before, but now it is. And the tray in front of it is full. On the tray, a single item, something wrapped in foil, moving slightly, like it's breathing. You don't open it, but something inside whispers, "You're late. It's getting cold." The lights blink again. You hear shoes squeaking. Someone just walked into the kitchen, but no one walks out. On the far wall, written in fading red letters, "You are the meal now."
Nah, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. We're going in the hallway. Come on.
You don't wait. You hear something from the cafeteria in the kitchen. You back away, slowly, quietly.
Get me out. Get me
Your
out.
shoes
Get
don't
me
even
out. Get me
squeak on
out.
the floor. You try not to breathe too loud. Something was in there, but you didn't look. You didn't need to. You turn toward the main hallway. The lights are still flickering, just like earlier, but now one of them is steady, brighter than the rest, buzzing, like it's pulling too much power. It's above locker number 34. You've passed it 100 times, but today it looks off. There's paper sticking out of it, crumpled, taped down like someone didn't want it to blow away. You walk closer. The paper says, "Do not open any locker that is already open." But locker number 34
How could
is
you open
already
something that's already open?
Just an inch. You hear someone call your name, not a shout, more like a soft question.
No.
It's coming from the hallway that leads to the gym. You don't answer. You just stand still. At the corner, a janitor's closet is slightly open. A yellow light coming from inside. Humming. But there's no one in the school schedule assigned to clean during this period. So, what do?
Try to find the woman. Try to find the woman. Yeah. Who called my name? Who?
You move down the hall. Lights
Oh
are
my
dim
God.
now, but not flickering. They feel still.
Find that
As you
woman.
walk, you hear it again. A voice. Muffled. Slow. It's humming. Some kind of song.
Alec.
A woman in red,
Oh.
standing just outside the gym doors, facing the wall, hands behind her
Help
back like she's
me!
waiting to be called. You stop. She turns. Smiles, but only with her mouth.
Nah, not smiling
There
again.
you are. I've been waiting for you.
Her voice is soft, but her eyes don't blink. Not once. You ask her if she's faculty. She nods.
I'm the teacher. Well, one of them.
You ask what she's doing here. She tilts her head as if the question is strange.
I was looking for some meat. They're always hungry.
Hey,
but they
yo.
won't eat me anymore.
She laughs. A small
Nah.
breath of air. No joy in it. You ask who they are. She doesn't answer. Instead, she steps closer. Just once. One soft step.
You smell like the others, but your eyes are different.
You try to step back, but your feet feel stuck. Not trapped, just unsure. You hear something inside the gym. Metal squeaking.
Nah, I'm getting
as
the
if
chills
something
again. I
heavy
don't
just
like
got off
this.
the bleachers. The woman speaks again.
They let you in, didn't they? The ones behind the glass. Tell them I'm ready, but I won't be gentle.
Her smile widens, just slightly too wide. She holds out her hand, blood under her fingernails. You have 2 options now, and neither feels safe.
Eliminate the woman, interrogate the woman. Eliminate, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You lift the device they gave you, compact, silent, government issued.
Bang!
No blood, just a click. She doesn't move, she just watches you. And for the first time, she blinks. Once. She whispers, almost kindly,
You always pick the simple ending.
then she vanishes. No scream, no collapse, just gone. A low sound rolls through the school, not a siren, more like a breath. The lights stop flickering, the hallways fall quiet,
We're
the
good.
signal stops looping.
We did it.
It feels like everything resets.
Boom.
Target neutralized. Infection classified as contained. Well done, Agent.
They tell you the mission is over. You may exit the building. You walk through the front doors, and the morning sun is already waiting.
Bang.
The sky looks cleaner than you remember. Too clean. They tell you everything will return to normal. The school will open again in 2 weeks. New staff will be assigned. No one will remember what happened here. They say you made the right choice. They always say that. But as you leave the gate, you pass by a mirror in the hallway. And for half a second, you see her again.
Nah, bro. No. I'm good. I'm done. I don't want to. Nope. Never done an interactive video before. That was actually pretty cool. I can't lie, though. That was really creepy. I did not like that at all. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this analog horror video and want me to do more, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click right here.